Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to watercolor this drawing. I have already done the pen sketching. So first what I do is I sketch with pencil just to be confident about the drawing. On top of it I do pen drawing. This is how it looks. So before starting the watercolor, I'll use some washi tape to hold the paper in place. I'm going to use the Koi watercolor pocket field sketch box. Okay, this is from Sakura, so I've used it quite a lot. It is a field set actually. It comes with so I've swatched the colors already, and this is a sheet of paper that I use for testing my colors. Okay. And this is the palette that comes with the box. I don't use it much, and as you can see it has got slots and we can insert it like this if you want to do sketching or when we sketch outside only. Okay, so it can be put like this or it can be attached like this. Okay, on sideways, both the sides we can use. Yeah. At home generally I use my own small porcelain palette. Okay, so let's start. So I have this particular pencil case wherein I have my brushes. So brushes that I'm going to use are, maybe I use a bigger one, this one, and I can use this and a little smaller one. Okay, yeah, this should do for now. So I have a small cloth so that I can clean the brushes, and I have this tissue too. Okay, both are used for cleaning the brushes. Let's get started. So my plan is to make the sky not only blue, but I'm going to add little pink, yellow, extra, make the scenery more colorful. So let's see how it works. So I'm going to wet the area first. Maybe I can use a bigger brush for this. So I'm not going to go to the end of the paper. Planning to use this yellow over here. More water. Anyways, the watercolor dries lighter. Okay, so now it will look bright, but when it dries it will be lighter. Okay, so, okay, and now I'm planning to use maybe, let's see, not this. So I'm going to look this color. So for the sky I'm going to use a color from this particular watercolor set, which is 2V watercolors, and so I'm going to use a pinkish tone, like maybe cocktail pink. So let's see. I have this. Okay, so I think this color, this tone, maybe I can try. Okay, let's see. Maybe something like this. Yeah, okay. Let it again. Yeah, very light I want. Yeah, that's it. Tree, I'll just keep it like, try to keep it as white as possible, or maybe yellow. Okay, so here goes. Done with the sky. So before going to the next layer, I'd like to leave it for some time, allowing some time for this particular layer to dry, and then I can go about the trees. So this is 2V watercolor set. I think I've swatched this. I have swatched this in my previous video, and this is a very beautiful pastel colors, mostly the pastel colors, and here are some metallic colors. You can see these are the metallic colors, and here are all the pastel colors. So it's a fun set. Okay, and of course you can fold it. It's very handy. You can fold it all the way through. If you do not want to use the sponge or the palette that comes with this, we can just use it like this. Now let's start coloring the rest of the scenery. So with the watercolor, we first add the the very light colors, and then we go about with the dark colors. Once it settles down, the first layer settles down. So either I do it now so that it spreads a little, the watercolor, it blends with the previous color, or I can leave it, and if I do not want the color to spread, okay, I'll just leave it very light layer first, okay, and then I'll go about with another layer of dark color. Okay, so again here this tree I want to paint it with green first, the lighter version of green first, and then because yellow is already there, so a little bit lighter version of green here and there. No need of being within the boundary of this particular black pen marks. So I like to keep it loose as much as possible. So here I've made a lot of bushes kind of a thing. It's like a garden kind of a thing. Okay, not very realistic of course, as you can see. So first I'm going to add this bright like peach color on the flowers with it, and okay, so this is my plan to add some peachy color, okay, and some maybe pinks, as you can see, reds, okay, pinks, reds, loosely going on adding greens wherever I can see the leaves. So before going further, I'm going to add dark green on these leaves, more yellows and greens together to make it bright green. Okay, so to make it very light bright green, so that I can add them on these leaves. So if you like bright paintings, you can add these. If you want it more detailed, dark green color, you can add dark green color. As for me, I wanted to make this more bright, as bright as possible. Wherever possible, I'm going to add very bright yellow, very light bright yellow, leaving out the flower part or this sense part as much as possible. Okay, like this. And then later on we can go about adding more greens, and I'm going to put water, wet this flower, and then maybe I can put one layer of peach so that there will be an undercolor to this. Then let's see, maybe I can put some magenta, red. And this is how the final painting turned out. I hope you enjoyed watching the process as much as I enjoyed painting it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.